Yo, what's up guys? Turn Green Go Ham here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Dark Souls Remastered OP early walkthrough. So we're back at the Daughter of Chaos bonfire, even though it's not lit. This is where we warp to. As you can see, we've got an item in the back. We have killed Kirk 3 times. So as a reward, we get his full thorn set, which is kind of a trolley set in PvP because you can do damage just by rolling into people. So play around with it, man. If you're gonna do some invasions, you'll notice it irritates people like a lot. To just have a high stamina build and roll, just do a lot of damage. I've seen a lot of people in PvP with it. It's very trolly, and you may not win, but you'll irritate some people. And isn't that what Dark Souls is all about? So anyway, real quick, let's go ahead and change up rings. We're going to grab the shard ring. There we go. Now we can walk on fire. I also have the gold hem set on just for more fire absorption. Not like we really need it. We can walk around in this lava all day long with that ring on. But we're going to head down here and we're going to grab the 2 items that we didn't get earlier on. As you can see, all the Taurus demons, once you kill them, they stay dead. And I always recommend, yes, these items, they look as if you can get them earlier in the game because they're not very far in the lava. But the problem with the first one here is it's in a place where it's actually very hard to get up on the land. So I highly recommend you wait until you have this ring to come get these items. You'll see when we get there. I may get lucky and roll up there the first time, but a lot of times you're going to roll multiple times to make it up there. Okay, so you see it threw us down once, but if you're monkeying around here and you don't have your orange shard ring, and I'm getting super lucky. I really am. But like that. Anyway, it can throw you back down. And we'll just run across the lava. It doesn't matter. Even though it's really loud, I'm sure, in your guys' ears. But yeah, I always recommend getting the ring. Just makes it a lot easier. Let's just run across. And there we go. Chaos Flame Ember. So now we can fully upgrade our weapons with Vamos. We do have the 1 red Titanite slab. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way back to Firelink Shrine, and we're going to go see Snuggly, and we're going to trade some stuff with Snuggly. So I will see you guys there. Okay, so first of all, guys, when you come to see Snuggly for the Pyromancer Flame, unfortunately, I forgot to click record. I know I've done this a couple of times. Anyway, with the Pyromancy Flame, there's 2 rewards that you can get from Snuggly. Number 1, if it's a basic Pyromancy Flame, you will get a red Titanite chunk. If it is ascended, but only at +0, it's very important to remember Snuggly will only receive +0 flames. So if you take your Pyromancy Flame, like I did, and upgrade it through, Boss Soul Farm, whatever you want to do, to +15 and then ascend it once, which you must do before you kill Beta Chaos, because obviously Laurentis is gone and so is Quilana. But if you upgrade it to +15 and then ascend to a +0 ascended flame, you will get a red Titanite slab. And that's what I did before I forgot to click record. But anyway, as you can see here, I have 2 red Titanite slabs, so we're good to go with our upgrades at Vamos. I will have to go farm some red Titanite chunks, and I'll do that after this, and then we'll go handle Vamos. But I wanted to go over the list of stuff that you can trade to Snuggly, and all of these things we're gonna have. I'm not gonna do it all on video. I will show you 1 item because it takes a while to do. But the pendant that we got when we join the Forest Hunters, you can get a souvenir reprisal. A piece of rubbish, you get a Titanite chunk. Sunlight metal, white Titanite chunk. All your different clumps give you twinkling Titanite. Your blooming, your purple, your blood red. Cracked red eye orbs will get you a purging stone, a couple of them actually. Humanity for a ring of sacrifice, a twin humanities for a rare ring of sacrifice. Prism Stone will get you a Demon Titanite. Dung Pile gets you a Demon Titanite. Went over the Pyromancy Flames already. You can trade an Egg Vermifuge for a Dragon Scale. Sunlight Maggot, if you want to give it up, gets you the Old Witch's Ring. Now, the only benefit of having the Old Witch's Ring is that you can then talk to the Daughter of Chaos when you join her covenant in the next playthrough, which you'll have to do multiple playthroughs if you want to get the platinum in this game for the weapon requirements and upgrading and all of that. But I'm not a big fan of giving away the Sunlight Maggot until I have 2 of them. A sack will get you the Demon's Great Hammer. We already got that by starting with Black Fire Bombs and killing the Asylum Demon early. And then the Skull Lantern, which we have 2 of, will get you the Ring of Fog. It obscures your rolling. Ring of the Sun Princess, which I won't get rid of, but it'll give you 2 Divine Blessings. And if you want another Ring of Favor and Protection in case you used yours, took it off, and it broke, you can trade the Xanthus Crown, which we picked up, if you remember, in Dark and Orlando, and that'll get you another Ring of Favor and Protection. And then later on, as we go through the Artorias of the Abyss DLC, if you take the Soul of Manus here, that'll get you Pursuers, which is a sorcery spell. And that's why I'm saying you need to run through a couple of times, because you're going to have boss souls and things like that. So to trade with Snuggly, what we'll do... what do I want? I guess... more than anything, I just want some Twinkling Titanite. So we'll take a Blooming Purple Moss Clump. This will get us 2 of them. There it is. We're going to drop. Okay. Then you're going to quit. And reload. And this is why I said we're not going to run through all the items here, because it would take a long, long time.
Give me.
And as you can see, we got a pair of Twinkling Titanite. So that's how you trade with Snuggly. I did already get my Titanite slab. It's time for me to go farm red Titanite chunks. And then I will catch you guys down at Vamos. Okay guys, so I've done my farming. And we're going to head on down here and talk to Vamos.
Why, is that an ember from New Londo? And a fine ember it be. What do you say? Why not leave it with me? I'll give you a flame to feast your eyes upon.
We're going to give him the large flame ember.
Yes, very well. We'll get these old bones to work.
He's all excited. So we're going to back away.
Now where have you gone?
We're going to talk to him again.
You've got rotten manners. If it be smithing you need...
Oh, I guess you need to leave so he doesn't get offended. Then we'll come back.
Why, that's an ember unlike any that I have seen. A very curious pattern. Could it be the flame of the legendary witch? I know. Suppose you left that ember with me. Old Vamos would never let you down. No, not ever.
So we are going to give him the Chaos Flame Ember.
Yes, splendid. Splendid indeed. My oh my, you precious little thing.
So what I'm planning on doing, let me actually, I think we need to go to my bottomless box here. I don't think I have the Great Scythe on me, but I'm going to make a Chaos Great Scythe. Access bottomless box. Let's go. Nope. Weapons. There we go. Where's my Great Scythe? I don't know why. I've just always really enjoyed the Great Scythe as a Chaos infusion. So that's what I want to do here. There it is. Oh, we already had it. I could have just stayed there. Oh well.
An ember? What has got...
So we're gonna actually... as you can see, you can't change the type of item until it's leveled up. So we're going to reinforce. Go down and find our great sight. There it is. We're going to take that to +5. Then if you go to modify, you'll see under chaos you still don't have anything. I guess it has to be... There it is. So yeah, under chaos you still don't have anything. This is the regular fire ember, the large fire ember, and the chaos ember. So we have to go ahead and make it fire first. Then we reinforce some more. We're going to take it up to +5. We're going to go to modify. You can see you can either take it to +6 in fire, or you can take it to chaos, and we're going to take it to chaos. We're going to reinforce some more. And as you can see, the final stage requires a red titanite slab, and that's why we made sure we had 2 of them. And you get the achievement for Chaos Weapon. So that's another achievement I need to make you guys aware of. For the Platinum, you have to take every weapon all the way up. So you need a Chaos Weapon, a Fire Weapon, a Divine Weapon, a Blessed Weapon, all of them. You're going to have to do all of those to get your achievement. And that's why we're doing this before we kill him. The next thing I want to do, actually, I've got a longsword here. Yeah, longsword will work. So we go to longsword, take it back. As you can see, still no options. Whoops! Don't undo the bandit knife. And now we go to modify. Now that it's +5, and go to fire. Reinforce. Longsword is just a good generic sword if you need an elemental weapon, and that's why I'm using it to go up to the max on fire. Dark sword is really good for infusions. Don't sleep on that. If you're looking for a good quality weapon for some infusions, dark sword is right up your alley. I believe it does really well with chaos and fire, actually. Let's see. I lost track of what we were doing here. Yeah, here we go. Fire longsword +6. And reinforce some more. And as you can see, last stage is red titanite slab. And that's why we needed both red titanite slabs to get both of those achievements. And there we go. We're done with Vamos. So I'm gonna do a mean thing. We're gonna do it with our well, we're gonna be using the Zweihander here pretty soon, so we're just gonna murder him.
Trying to cause trouble. Curses.
I'm sorry, Vamos. You were a friend. We get the Hammer of Vamos and the Royal Helm. And if you look here, the Royal Helm, it doesn't have the best defenses. And it doesn't have any, you know, special things to it. But look at that helm, though. We are no longer Boarman. And then in the next area, we're going to be a Viking. So I'm going to head on back. We're going to get ready to continue on with our progression here. And you'll see me at the Duke's Archives as a Viking. Okay guys, so we're back at the Duke's Archives. I'm in full Viking mode. We got the Zweihander, we got the Viking helmet. This was the best looking armor, I think, for kind of a, you know, of the times Viking look. And of course we're doing the red and white round shield on the back, even though it's garbage, it's fine. We're not really going to need it. We're going to be two-handing this big Zweihander. Also, I did go ahead and take the Zweihander to +15. Now, I've got a collection of quality weapons that I've gone ahead and bumped to 15. Back when I was farming for Titanite chunks, or the multiple times I've farmed, I was able to get several Titanite slab drops from the dark race, as well as from the crystal lizards down in the Great Hollow. So we've got a nice toolkit of multiple plus 15s, and it's time to head on through the crystal caves. Now, we've got a few things to do in this area. There are some regular paths to take, as well as some hidden paths to take. And right here, Prism Stone. Don't forget, you can trade one of those with Snuggly. I would not recommend it, though. We're going to use it for what we're going to do here shortly. As soon as you pop out here into the forest, we're going to head off to the right. You can see right there, we've got the big, as they call them, the golden dildo. And every time we've come across one of those, as you probably know, there's always somebody inside. I do have my gold serpent ring on. I'm hoping to get some chunks off of these bros over here. There's 3 of them over there. We don't really need to go that direction, but we do need to go this direction. Two big old chunks, take them right down, and there we go. There's our first blue titanite chunk. We can grab another blue titanite chunk here. And now I think we'll go ahead and take care of the golden dildo. Now this one has a larger aggro radius than most of the golems. See, it already sees us. It's headed this way. It will have significantly more health than the others as well, so be mindful of that. Just going to bring it on over here away from everybody else. It will probably eventually jump the rest of the way. That's fine. No? Okay. Big AoE. Well, that's odd. Okay, we'll still get him. Ooh, bad time roll there. That is a delayed roll. All of his are actually a pretty delayed roll. Another heal in here. That's the move I wanted. Finish it off, and out pops Sieglund.
It was you who rescued me. Why, thank you. I am Sieglund of Katarina. I don't know how I ended up in that crystal. It wasn't terrible in there, but I could hardly move. I must think of some way to repay you. Oh, have you seen my father? You wouldn't miss him. A suit of armor just like mine.
Always answer yes.
Thank goodness. I knew he was here somewhere. Well then, now I must find him. Thanks again, truly. Now if we'll just stay put and keep out of trouble.
Her voice has always reminded me of the Red Queen from Resident Evil.
Thank goodness. Well, now...
So, her quest is ready to move on. There's really nothing on that side of the map. There's no reason to go over there. What we want to do... take care of this guy. Before the other one gets over. There we go. Now we do have fast rolls with the equipment setup I've chosen here. And look at that, another blue titanite chunk. All right. As we head down here, those last 2 over there, they will aggro. You can either fight them or you can run past them. It's up to you. I do dislike fighting 2 of them at the same time, but we'll see what happens here. Alright, so far it's working out alright. Missed him with the first one, unfortunately. There we go. No titanite chunk that time. That's alright. We've got a few more down in here. So this area is slippery, so watch yourself. You head over here. He'll want to jump up and have a brawl with you. Go ahead and finish him off. Head on down. Now there's a couple of hidden pathways here. And as it's been a minute, it may take me a minute to find them all. But the first one is going to be right here. You can head behind here and walk on thin air. Head on up here. Grab you a humanity. We're going to head down here. See that sign just floating on thin air over here? And that means that you can walk across, and this is how we're going to get to our next pillar. Just follow the snowflakes. You'll see that they land on a hard surface. As long as they land on a hard surface, you're good. Now, this guy in particular is golden. However, he's not going to have anybody inside it. He'll be the first one that's like that. Whoops. Took a hit there. All right. Calm down there, bro. And there we go. That is the only golden one you'll come across that doesn't have anybody trapped inside. Watch yourself here. It likes to just throw you off. So the first thing you'll notice is down there, there's another sign with some snowflakes landing on it. However, I'm going to walk around to the back side here. And as you can see, those snowflakes are landing on something as well. We drop down here, turn around. There's going to be some crystal lizards. We'll get one of them this time. There's 3 total. All we have to do is quit and reload. Got both of them that time. Nice. Nice swing. All right. So we're done with the crystal lizards. From here, just watch the snowfall. You can see where it's hitting. And then just basically head for this open area right here. And we made it safely. So we're going to head down here. This butterfly can aggro. It happens, seems kind of random when it decides to happen, but it can happen. And this right here is actually the pathway to the boss. But there is one other route that we need to take. As you can see, all of those snowflakes there landing, that's the route we took over. We can just take it directly back. See down below us? I said that was the only golden one that wouldn't have anybody inside, but that's not true because this one doesn't either. But as you look over there, you can see some more snowflakes falling. Kind of a giveaway there. I would really like to be able to get a lock on him. I don't think you can, though. Yeah, and you can't fall off this direction. So we've just got to take the plunge and deal with him the old-fashioned way here. Come on, do your jump. I would much rather you jump. Not gonna do it. Oh, yep. And that's the trouble with this area. I'll see you guys right back over there. Okay, so since we're on such a small walkway here, I have decided we're going to take care of this guy with the pyro glove. That'll make it much easier. First, we're going to go grab our souls. Excuse me, sir. Oh. Well, what a letdown. So let me be clear, guys. I'm totally doing this for your guys' benefit. Just making sure you understand how gravity does work. That's it. Anyway, as you can see, our golden dildo is no longer here. He must have fallen trying to chase us. We'll take that as a free win. We'll grab our blue titanite chunk. I didn't really need that blue titanite chunk, but what I did need to show you is as you go through the whole area to grab all the items, you need to know how to get back because we've still got one big item to go grab. So from the end of this platform to the beginning of this platform, and that's the first invisible platform we ran across. Over here is where we got our crystal lizards. Kind of favor the left here. When you start sliding to the right, well, we didn't do it that time. It's hit or miss on that. But we're going to drop down here. This is our cave where we had our crystal lizards. And as you can see, we've got some snowflakes leading us forward here. They're landing, so we're safe. Once we get a ways up here, though, we are going to run out of walk room. So what I want to do is use prism stones. And we're going to use prism stones to find the end of the walkway here. As long as a prism stone lands, or a snowflake lands, you know you're safe to walk. And when you reach the end, the prism stone screams. So as you can see, we've got a walkway headed off this direction. We're not seeing any snowflakes directly in front of us, so we're going to keep using these right there. So we know we're safe to here. Let's see some more snowflakes. We eventually do need to turn back towards that. And I think it's a relatively straight shot. Yeah, that's landing. That's landing. Just, you know, be on the safe side here. I'm tired of dying to gravity today. Thank you very much. Ooh. Gonna walk this way. That one landed. That one landed. Are we gonna make it? I think we're gonna make it. And there we go. Blue titanite slab. So that's how you're gonna that's how you're gonna get your one guaranteed blue titanite slab. So from here, I'm just gonna homeward bone back to the archives, and then I will meet you back in the alleyway. Actually, I don't want to meet at the alleyway to the boss. I want to make sure you know exactly how to get there. So from the beginning of these invisible bridges, I'll see you back there. Okay, guys, so we're back at the beginning here at the first invisible bridge. Remember, this one runs straight across. We're going to go down here, like to our little twinkling, or our titanite lizard cave. Just drop off right here. And from here, we're headed to that opening right across the way. So it really is an easy run. If you die at the boss, no big deal. What I'm more concerned about dying at is the clams around here. So we're going to hug the left. This will be the first one to deal with. Pancake him. Finish him off. There should be one getting riled up behind us. But we want to get our loot. Turn around. Pancake him. Finish him off. And now what I can tell you about the rest of these guys is they don't necessarily pull in the order you would think they would pull in. So you just want to ease forward. Wait for that one to move. There you go. Like I said, they don't pull in the order you would expect. But you just want to relax, take your time, don't rush it. The last thing you want is to fight two of these guys at the same time. Get your big beefy boy weapon, pancake them, and finish them off. Go ahead and pull the next one, which I believe will be the one on the right. Yep. Patient. Pancake. Easiest way to deal with these guys is the stagger. Twinkling there. I want to think the one in the back is going to pull before this one. Yep. Very odd. The aggro radiuses of these guys. Probably they're just to mess with you, so you can get in trouble. Typical Dark Souls trolling fashion. More twinkling. This is a great farming spot for twinkling. Last one. And no drop. Okay. So, as you can see here, his boss arena is open. And we don't like approaching from this side, specifically because we want him... I'm going to show you how to get the Moonlight Sword the easiest way. And the easiest way is for him to destroy his own crystal. To be able to do that, though, we need to face him a different direction. So what we're going to do is we're going to run in. Skip the boss scene. Quit and reload. And now, you need to get around him to the right and get over to the crystal. I don't know why. It never works out for me if I just run straight into the boss room. I never can get it to work right, so we're going to do it this way. One thing to mention is he does curse, so the higher curse resist you have, the better. Let's see if we have any light armor with some curse resistance on it. 4 with the Black Sorcerer Cloak. 13 with Black Iron Armor, but that's heavy. Oh, there we go. Antiquated dress. We'll just put on the ugly antiquated stuff for this fight. Yeah, curse resist. Yeah, that was it. It's the Painted Guardian waistcloth. Okay. So that gives us some decent curse resist here. That'll help. But anyway, let's get on in there. Let's get that Moonlight Greatsword. So we're just going to run to the right. You need to be careful of the tails. I say that. There's multiple. I also like starting this way in case you come in here and die, because then you know how to attempt it on your second attempt. But what we want him to do is we want him to do his beam breath over here, and then we're immediately going to run around behind him. We want to be right in front of his crystal. There we go. He shattered it. We're going to get back here. And cut the tail, get the Moonlight Greatsword. And now the fight's almost over. So the easiest way to deal with him from here is to just come over and hang out on his right tentacle. Try to get your hits in over here. He will cast some cursing crystals. And to me, this seems like the easiest way to avoid most, if not all of those. As you can see, if you keep walking forward here, yeah, it'll push you back into them a little bit. But in general, you're pretty safe from the crystals. And just like that, Seath the Scaleless is down, ladies and gentlemen. It really is an easy boss fight. It's an easy tail cut. There's a lot of people who say, I need help with the tail cut. Well, But in reality, all you've got to do is make him smash his own crystal. That makes him vulnerable, and then you can get the tail swipe during the stun. You can't get around there unless you have him smash his own crystal, because he'll constantly turn on you like he was when we were on his right tentacle. So anyway, guys, that is the end of Seath the Scaleless. I know you've all been nervous that I've been holding, you know, hundreds of thousands of souls. I've just never been really scared of losing them. So anyway, guys, this episode's probably a little long as well with all of the special pass through here. So we'll cut it here. In the next episode, we'll go ahead and level. And we've got a few things to wrap up story-wise. And then we'll be headed on to the DLC. So, guys, if you're enjoying the series, drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And hit me up in the comments section down below. Till the next video, thanks for watching.